Hello, and thank you for flying with Elijah Airlines today. My name is Elijah Pikett, and I'm going to teach you a little something about airplane safety. So, first, look over your right-hand shoulder. There will be a seat belt located right about here. Go ahead and pull that down and try and push it into its lock. If your lock doesn't work, don't worry. It's not an accident. It won't be fixed, because I broke it personally. Every so often, I just want to break some seat belts. And they're never going to be repaired, and you're not allowed to switch seats. So you're just going to have to deal with it. Up next, in case of, God forbid, any sort of emergency, there are emergency exits nowhere. No emergency exits. Because if this plane goes down, it goes down with all of us, damn it. If you're flying with me, you're not allowed to be a pussy. I'm no pussy. In case of other emergencies, here's a good list of things not to do. Scream. Cry. Call your loved ones. Search for an emergency exit. Refer to my emergency exit rule. Don't be a pussy. I'm no pussy. Or try and hope for that one last moment of ecstasy just to feel alive before we all die in a fiery plane crash with the married woman sitting across the aisle from you. She doesn't want you. You're ugly and probably fat. You'll notice on most standard flights there are flotation devices in case we land in some water. But we won't land in water. If there's ever an emergency, it is a point of pride with me and my pilots that we will always find a way to increase the casualty rate as much as humanly possible. It's very important to remember to always remain seated when taking off and landing. Also, when we've reached the proper altitude to where you could stand up and walk around, don't do any of that. I don't like it. It crowds the plane, and it gets in the way of the people delivering the expensive Dr. Pepper. I understand for many people, flying can be a difficult experience, be it they're aggravated by other passengers or terrified of things that might go wrong. I assure you, whatever can go wrong probably will. As far as other passengers go, you don't have to worry about that, because anybody that bothers me personally will die by my own hands. Distribution for in-flight meals goes as follows. Anybody who hasn't aggravated me has a 50% chance of getting an in-flight meal. I flip a coin, and if it's heads, you'll get a plate of 3-day-old tilapia, hardly cooked. Once again, I want to say thank you so much for flying Elijah Airlines. You paid far too much for travel.